In 2009, the thought of a man like Conrad captured my heart for the first time. I'll explain why. Perhaps it's because I could identify with his desire to love everyone and be loved. Perhaps it is because I witnessed a vulnerable person who put up a wall in an attempt to please others and forget who they were. I believe that we frequently forget that people have different approaches to life and that it's acceptable to criticize things if they don't go our way. Conrad has always been someone who fears not being deserving of anything. And I adored that quality in him. He is the character who has developed the most throughout the course of the books, which I adored. He is the kind of character with a lot of growth that I adore. I didn't see the youngster who was terrified of losing his mother and everything that followed when I first saw him on film. I witnessed a man who is setting standards for himself while honoring memories combined with a grieving youngster. Indeed, he remains the same man who is full of love and innocence as well as fear. A portion of us, however, remains stuck in the past even after we have conquered our fears of expectations, love and being loved. His home was Belly. Belly is his fall, winter, spring and summer. Seasons are necessary for everyone. Everybody needs a place to call home. Conrad has made the decision to pursue his aspirations in life. Conrad talking about being in love in the bar was the part that crushed me. About how he realized that his heart washes when he woke up one day and saw Belly. Forever. It was a lot to see the expression in his eyes as he told the tale of how he and Belly fell in love and then broke up. I had to hit pause when I saw him recollect the first time he saw Belly and Jeremiah together. Everything he did was inside. But the expression in his eyes was terrible as he realized he couldn't be with Belly. Conrad is aware that he must attend cousins for Susanna's garden dedication, but he is conflicted between starting at the appointed time and keeping his important position. Since he will always feel the anguish of losing his mother, I firmly think we should give him some leeway. Having to confront Belly and the fact that she was gone once more, that's quite a bit. I can see why he left Jeremiah a note stating that he was unable to leave. I could see why at the time, it was the right decision for him. Furthermore, I think Susanna would have comprehended. You can keep your feelings to yourself, but you can only compartmentalize them for so long. And he's attempting to accomplish that. I understand, having been there myself. I'll admit that at first, I didn't like Stephen and Taylor together. The issue is that, in my opinion, you can either adapt to or change with individuals as they mature and change. After splitting up, Stephen and Taylor are currently having a covert relationship. There have always been ups and downs in their relationship. However, I don't think dating your sister's best friend is normal. However, neither here nor there. In order to avoid cheating on their significant others, the two must develop a reliable technique to get back together. Before you break me up, listen to me. It appears like Taylor hasn't changed. She shares certain emotional traits with Conrad. Both of their behaviors are harmful. She hides her emotions and acts out while he hides and withdraws. And I believe that I must treat her the same way if I am going to criticize other people's approaches to problems. I end the same sentence. Though, I will state that Jenny Han's writing has always been beautiful. She writes in this way because she understands that humans are complicated. She creates multi-layered characters who are infused with the optimism that they will overcome any obstacle. They have the ability to travel to the other side and discover optimism within themselves. They are capable of loving themselves. Their past, present, and future don't have to be defined by the suffering of the past. It's no secret that I don't support Jelly. After reading the books, I felt that Jeremiah was her safety, and no, I don't think it means she's settling. It has taken me some time to grasp that everyone has different views on relationships. That safe haven isn't a bad thing, and I believe Belly truly loves Jeremiah. Belly and Jeremiah, I'll tell you the truth about everything that transpired up until this episode's last scene. That episode's last moment was everything, and I crumbled. It's not because I don't want them together, despite what you might assume. The reason for this is that Lola Tung and Gavin Casalegno made that moment come to life. Hold us ******. After crying while watching it, I watched it again. I ugly sobbed and grabbed my chest at the emotion these two infused into their characters. Even I felt horrible about Jeremiah's admission of guilt and the anguish in his eyes. That kind of agony is something I would never want anyone to experience. However, we must discuss Lola Tung's performance. This girl was amazing, so we all need to get up and applaud. Holy cow, when she explained that they couldn't get back what they had, I sobbed and fell out of my chair.